Okay, so I'm Abshier, and this is my Keystone library presentation. So Porter hit on this, but the purpose of the library, it started as a Noblesville industrial factory, and we were tasked to turn it into a library to serve the community. So my curb appeal, the landscaping, provides natural features that allow it to fit the surrounding that was already there in Noblesville, and it has natural materials such as rock on that front wall that give it a cool feel as you're entering, and it's a neat design with the brick pillars that are also rock, and it gives it an old look with a modern touch. So I'm going to give you all a tour of the interior of my library now. So this will make sense later, but this is the floor plan, and it's going to be in the corner, so y'all will see where you're at in the library when I'm giving my tour. And then this is the second story, which this is my green roof over here, and this is my second story, and this is just the middle, and it's got a taller ceiling in it. So the vestibule, it's a modern look with a simple welcoming design. You're right here, and you're looking out of that vestibule right there. And then it's got a nice welcoming design with the background picture on the back wall. And here's my circulation desk, and it's a greeting as soon as you walk in from an employee, and it has welcoming features, such as that picture like I just mentioned. And this is the head librarian's office. It's secluded from the main entrance, so it's quieter, and it's right down this hallway where local artists can put up their paintings and artwork like that, and it goes around the whole building, and it's got a nice view with all the windows. Here's my Noblesville history room, and it's where the Noblesville people can go and learn about their roots and learn about stuff that's happened in their past. And there's room on the walls to put up pictures and historic photos and stuff like that. And it's got lots of book space too, like I mentioned. And then here's my mechanical conference room, which isn't important. This is one of my conference rooms, which is located right here, and they're both identical. So people can come and have conferences and meetings, and it's away from the main entrance as well. So it's secluded and there's nobody to bother them. And here's my staff workroom and kitchenette. It's back in this hallway, so it's secluded from the main entrance and the crowds, like I said. And it's got a kitchen, and here's the staff bathroom in the bottom right corner. Now this is my computer lab. It's got 7 stations. It's easily accessible, and it's right behind this help desk right here. So you walk into the entrance, you see the help desk, then you turn left and the computer lab's right there. And here's my coffee bar. It's one of my main features of my library because I felt like it would draw younger and older audiences, and it would be a good way for people to come and communicate and gather. And here's my first floor bathroom. It's a warm environment and it's handicap accessible. So it's got lots of space in the middle and handicap stalls, and it's got tile floors so you can keep it clean easier. And then this is seating. It's in the bottom right corner of my library, so it's away from the main entrance. As you can see here, it's back in this corner. It's away from the main entrance, so people can go and study and hang out and be away from the loud crowd. And then this is the kids area, which is on the second story, which you can get up from an elevator, which you'll see on the next slide. But there's a kids area, and it's away from the main entrance. It's away from the adult section, so the kids can have their own section. And here's my kids' help desk, which is right by the kids section, so kids can go and get help from an adult if their parents aren't with them. And then here's my green roof. It's a communal park space, and it's a good place to read and enjoy nature. So people can go there if they don't have public spaces of their own to go and hang out. It's a nice view, and it's very beautiful, which I felt was a good addition to my library. And parking, I have 63 parking spaces and 2 handicap spaces, which is a good fit, and it allows for the library to grow because my library isn't that big. And it's got landscaping features on the front end with trees and bushes. So why my library? My library is built for the community. It's not just built to serve a quota. It's a place for the townsfolk to gather, and it's like that, and built with room to grow. There's lots of space behind the library, which is still owned by the library, where you can build more on. And it flows with the natural environment, which is already there. It's a passive solar design, which means the sunlight in the wintertime can go under the eaves and heat the library, or in the wintertime go under the eaves and heat the library, while in the summertime it's above the eaves, so it doesn't go through the windows. And then it's open spaces, lots of room to grow, like I said. And that's my presentation. Do y'all have any questions?